The simple answer is it's misogyny. But the harder answer is that when you have someone like Hillary Clinton, who won the popular vote in 2016, she won, but not by the metric that actually matters for winning in this country. And so I think that she did an important job of showing people that it's possible you can get a female nominee from a major party to be competitive and viable and qualified. Now it's just a question of making it over that next threshold, which is electing a female president. And I know that sounds simple, but of course, it's not at all.
I do think there's one person, I think, who could win if she ran, and that's Michelle Obama. And she has made it clear she doesn't want to run, but I'm interested in your take on that.
Look, Harvey, you're not the only person who's out there wishing that that candidacy would happen. But I also side with you that I don't think that it will. Nevertheless, she's someone who could leverage a ton of name recognition, the idea of being a woman leader in the policy space without being overtly political. Here's the thing that I keep coming back to, though, and it was something that was important for Hillary Clinton and for all these other women who, in theory, as theoretical candidates, are super popular, could do super well. And then for some reason, voters have them as tangible candidates in front of them. And oh gosh, there's just something about them that I don't like. They're a little too this, they're a little too that. We watched Hillary Clinton's favorability ratings go from being one of the highest, most popular people in the Democratic Party when she was Secretary of State. All of a sudden, she puts her name back on the ballot for president. There go her favorability ratings. That's politics. You're getting attacked. But at the same time, it's really palpable when it happens to women and it impacts their electoral bottom line. So yeah, Michelle Obama would be a great candidate. There's also tons of great candidates who could run who might actually mount their own run because they like politics. But at the end of the day, this is something that's an internal bias, as well as one of the things that's in the system for the way that we elect presidential candidates. It's not a system that was made for women to benefit women. And so female candidates are having to co-opt the system and deal with biases in real time to win.
It would seem that the people who want a female president, because it's long past time, tend to be more Democrats than Republicans. What if a conservative Republican woman is the first woman to get elected president? Do you think it would be celebrated by all, or it would still be a partisan issue?
I think, first of all, that's a likelihood that could happen, especially when you look at history. You listed other countries. Other countries have shown us that conservative women tend to rise through the ranks to this type of executive power position sooner. It's something that even Secretary Clinton told me she thinks could happen. She was very quick to tell me she hopes it doesn't. But at the end of the day, it is something that could still happen. And so when you look at the 2024 presidential field, people like Congresswoman Liz Cheney, they're talking about running for president right now. Republicans don't run gender first, but at the same time, if female candidates can clear viability and qualification thresholds, they could win the presidency. And I do think that by and large, people would celebrate that as a metric for success going across the broad for reflective governance.